he's going to be met hard and met fast by number 31 of that defense, Darrell Green, a name that I have said again and again tonight. Darrell Green making a huge tackle.
Welcome to 24 Hour Sports, and I think we waited long enough for this video. I think we waited long enough for this one. Today, I'm going into how good the Philadelphia Eagles actually are. Like I said, this is one of the teams that I'm still not sold on in the NFC. I see the 7-0 record. I see the MVP votes. I see all of that. I see all of the hype, but I'm still not sold. In this episode, I'm going to show you exactly why. Mind you, this is a team who is top 10 in passing and rushing. Top 3 defense in the NFL. Number 1 in takeaways. But somehow, I'm still not sold. And I wonder why. But I'm going to show you why. Let's roll the tape. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You thought we was getting out with that one? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We 17 subs away. Hit that sub button. Now let's roll the tape. Okay, so to begin, the first thing that I have a problem with, Jalen Hurts is a one-read quarterback. He's a one-read quarterback. When he faces pressure, when he has to make progressions, when he has to make a second or third read, he's not at his best. I've seen that. I have a large enough sample size to prove that, and that's all I've seen throughout this game. Every time he had to make more than one read, go through his progression, he just didn't look like the same elite quarterback. I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. I love Jalen Hurts. I believe he's a great quarterback, great athlete, great leader. But this is something that has to get fixed if they're going to win the Super Bowl and go to the Super Bowl out of that tough AFC. So right here, they're facing a man look. And the first thing I want you to look at is he doesn't even try to fool guys with his eyes. His eyes are on his target the entire play. And this is Minkah Fitzpatrick. This is one of the best safeties, if not the best safety in the league. You don't try to look him off. You don't try to give him any action. You throw this ball with him there. With Minkah Fitzpatrick right there, you throw this ball, and that's a very risky throw. I don't like this throw. It ends up in a touchdown, but it's one of those plays where you're like, no, yes. That's one of those plays. That's what we're seeing right here because I don't know what he's seeing. This is not an open throw. A.J. Brown is a great receiver. He goes up and gets it, but plays like this worry me. And I understand it's a touchdown. I know there's that one guy in the comments, that one guy watching the video. He threw a touchdown. Why are you hating? I'm not hating because he keeps doing it. He keeps doing it, and it's going to result in picks sooner or later. It's going to result in bad picks. It's going to lose football games. Right here, does it again. With who? Minkah Fitzpatrick. Why are you testing one of the best safeties in the game? You're not looking him off. You're staring down your target the entire time. You give a play action, but we know where you're going with the football. We know where you're going with the football. And you know why I know where you're going with the football? Because look at this out route by the number 2 receiver on the right side. He's open. You can make that throw, Jalen Hurts, but you're not reading that. You're not reading that. You have to make that throw right there because you're making this throw at Minkah and he's breaking on that. Everybody knows where you want to go with the football, and it's going to start ending up in picks. It's going to start ending up in picks. You don't even try. You don't look at that side. You give a look off, but you're not really reading that side, and we know that. That's a weakness. Have to get it fixed. And I mean right here, the same thing again. This is not a Jalen Hurts bashing video. It's just the truth. It's just what I'm seeing. You know, he had good plays this game. Like I said, he's a great quarterback, but this is his weakness. This is what everybody has been talking about. Making those one read, not going through your progression, not having the anticipation to wait things out or see different throws, not standing in the pocket against pressure. And this is some of the things right here. It's another man coverage look. Another man coverage look. We got an angle route by the running back. And this has to be a read, Jalen. I understand there's pressure, but step into that pocket. Step into that pocket, dump it off right in front of you. Literally right in front of you. But you don't, because why? This is a predetermined read. I can tell it's a predetermined read because he stares it down. It's not open. It's not open by any stretch of imagination, and he stares it down. Look at an angle route. That's an easy first down. What are we doing here? Now, I believe this is one of his better throws of the day, and it's not one of his touchdown passes. It's just a simple read against zone coverage. And what he does, he sees that the corner is dropping to a deep zone, and he just waits for the tight end to enter that zone. That's all he does. He waits. He reads it out. Great pocket. They have a great offensive line, but he reads that out, wait for that out route right there, and it's wide open in the middle of the zone. This is one of his best throws because why? He actually read it. He read it. It's there. It's open. Great throw. After watching this game, I have Nick Sirianni seriously in consideration for my coach of the year. In my previous video where I did NFL awards, I had Pete Carroll. But looking at this game, I just love. See, too many times we get caught into the fantasy that quarterbacks aren't good and system quarterbacks. I don't like that term because every offense has a system. But the thing that the Eagles do well, they play to Jalen Hurts' strengths. That's what they do well. They play to his strengths. They have a great system where they set up plays. They run screens, and then boom, they hit you with a screen and go. It's all set up throughout the game, and that's great. That allows him to know what's going to be there, and if they play off, just throw the screen again. Screen them to death. They play up, throw the go route. It's really a simple concept, and that's what they like to do. Right here, we're going to see a screen and go. A.J. Brown faking like he's blocking. And then he just goes. He just goes. Great ball by Jalen Hurts. Touchdown. And what people don't realize, Jalen Hurts' running ability is an addition to the run game. And no. I don't mean him actually running the ball. I mean he helps Miles Sanders. Jalen Hurts helps Miles Sanders by handing the ball off. Because why? Because now it's a numbers game. When you're a heavy read option, zone read team, what do? You take somebody away. What's the best way to block somebody? You don't. So now, right here, we see 6 people in the box. Jalen Hurts, he's one guy. Somebody has to account for him. And this play is all on coaching because why? It becomes a numbers game. Like I said, right here, we're going to see the guy. We're going to see that nickel coming in blitzing. But that's why we have the tight end. That's why we run inside zone split so we can clean up the backside. That's exactly what the tight end come around and does. But like I said, the outside linebacker, he has to account for Jalen Hurts. So now, everybody's blocked. Literally everybody is blocked. Tight end has the nickel blitzing. Outside linebacker has to account for Jalen Hurts. 5 left in the box. How many offensive linemen are there? 5. 5 on 5, 1 running back. So somebody has to win their one-on-one matchup in order to stop the run for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's not likely. That's not going to happen many times. Wide open gap, big game. And I think personally, the best part of this team is their pass defense. I'm surprised they're not higher in sacks, but they got Robert Quinn. That's an addition to the pass rushing. I believe they're going to get up in those numbers because Darius Slay and Bradbury, they have the best 2 cornerback tandem in the NFL. I'm ready to say that. I'm riding with that take. Right here, though, look at number 7. When your star player is given the most effort on the play, that's a sign of a good defense. Hassan Reddick, star player, what does he do here? Sees it's a screenplay, and he's chasing it down. That's full effort. That's full speed, good tackle, good defense. And like I said, I love this pass defense. I love this secondary because they're so versatile. And they have lockdown corners on the outside. I've seen a lot of man against this Steelers team, and the Steelers have good receivers, but they manned up a majority of the game. We've seen some zone as well, but these plays here, these are man coverages, and they're locking up. From top to bottom, everybody's locked up. This is what you're going to see here, and it's just not there. It's nothing. It's just not there. It's not there. And one thing I did say about the Philadelphia Eagles, from top to bottom, them and the Buffalo Bills, they have the best rosters offensively and defensively. I'm talking about linebackers, safeties, defensive line, all of that. They have that, a collective group, and that is why they're number 1 in takeaways. Let me break this play down for you to show you exactly why. Okay, so it's a man look. Like I said, they've been playing man a lot this game, but they have a good enough defensive line to hit home with 4. They have that. Right here, we're going to see them do that. But that allows you to be more aggressive in coverage. Because right here, we're going to see everybody's manned up except for who? The middle linebacker that's left. What can he do? Roam the middle. And when you're playing against man coverage, what you're looking for? You're looking for those short inside routes. But you can't get that. And the reason that you can't get that is because this middle's linebacker's only job is to get the scrambling quarterback or play in the low hole. He's in the low hole. So anything across the middle, he's just there. He's an extra guy, and they have a safety over the top. So everything is really covered. And then you know Darius Slay has been locked down, one of the best corners in the NFL. So I'm not even worried about that side. I may help on the other side. I may help if something comes across the middle. But other than that, everything is covered. What do we have again? Front four. Get home with a sack. And this is what we're going to see a lot more of. This is what I want to see a lot more of. And this is why I believe they should be higher in sacks.